Hey everyone, good morning, good morning. So we just got some shocking news in. Sean Diddy Combs was found not guilty of trafficking and racketeering charges. The jury declared the disgraced rapper not guilty on count one, the alleged racketeering conspiracy, not guilty of count two, the sex trafficking of Cassandra, which was Cassie Ventura, and not guilty on count four, the alleged sex trafficking of his former girlfriend, who was identified under the pseudonym Jane. Combs was found not guilty, however, I said not guilty one too many times. He was found guilty, however, of 3 and 5. The count of the Mann Act transportation of both Ventura and Jane. And the jury returned to the courtroom to deliver the verdict shortly after 10 a.m. Today, which is Wednesday, July 2nd, after submitting a note to Judge Aaron Subramanian at 9:52 a.m. to confirm that they had reached a decision on all counts. After Combs was acquitted of trafficking and running a criminal enterprise, his attorney, Mark Agnifilo, asked the court to release the Bad Boy Records founder from prison, where he's been held since he was arrested back in September 2024, until he receives his official sentencing. Arguing that Combs is no longer charged with sex trafficking, the defense asked for bail under conditions that he remain at his home in Miami and offered a $1 million bond. The government, however, insisted Combs should remain in prison at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn until his sentencing. And prosecutor Maureen Comey informed the judge that they are seeking a 20-year maximum sentence for Combs. The Mann Act of 1910 prohibits the transportation of people across state lines to facilitate sex crimes and has a minimum penalty of 10 years in prison as well as a fine. And the government is likely looking to double the maximum sentence as a result of Combs being found guilty on 2 counts of Mann Act transportation. And prosecutors were granted a few hours to write a letter arguing their case to deny Combs' bail on the Mann Act conviction. Judge Subramanian will collect statements from both the government and defense at 1 p.m. And Combs and his family took the 3 acquittals as a victory, as the rapper was on his knees and was praying with his head down in the chair after avoiding what could have been a lifelong prison sentence if he was convicted on the highest charges. And his family stood behind him in court, clapping and celebrating, while the defense hugged one another and Combs embraced his lawyer, Brian Steele. So yeah, wow, there we have it. Not guilty of trafficking and racketeering. So we'll see what comes next. All right, everyone, be sure to leave your comments below. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. Help your girl out. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.